Dr. Samuel Ayeh or Presidential Aide Abushafo Wabeseho Ewo Inshira FM Kumasifo Apenasem na Besinku tie Nana Akufo-Addo economic mismanagement and President John Dramani Mahama achievement. You enjoyed this video. Do buy and like it. No comment, no share. Ama obinsu enyabiasho. We are no subscribe to channel no amame. Menkasa ema mikasa no enwa. Yekotie Dr. Samuel Ayeh or Presidential Aide. Ene man Nana Akufo-Addo Ayeh awant manye. Any achievement John Dramani Mahama. Yebeto.
Papa. Owo John Mahama abreswana.
Of course. Na mpanyinfo say sa agrobeso anadwa if you no pa o hwe President Mahama ne investments in the Ashanti region when he was in power from 2013 to 2016 obia ni hwa why na adwen say obeye an objective analysis yebedi nkoma na yebedi nkitahudi a no krewom na abawom a everyone will come to the conclusion say President Mahama order Santimai na penyufo say obi pade akokotokwa ye mona bro nana unim say ye baye the say crow from market it had been abandoned for about 8 years
more than that ye baye one who say na say Kumasi may your crowd to nanum to say monies have been allocated for the projects. Yes, Santimai said that market will be completed. I know. Say there is a communication. Say next year December, sharing of the stores, an allocation of it will happen. Marketing
of that. Yes, it will be done. Yeah. Indeed, KGTR market phase 2 completion, and so the government of the day is committed to it. And no see be one juba. When the Kumasi so ebe benefited from the big push agenda. What to say? I see a orbital routes be. So we are aware of it.
Yeah.
Aba kobe far from Konongo, Akwakofa Edra, Akwa Tebubu. It will be a major opportunity for trade and transport of goods and other things from. I mean, the Ashanti region will benefit from it. Indeed, we can also promise the people of Ashanti and Kumasi, say Sewa Hospital, Afari Military Hospital, measures are being put in place to complete them. Now share Swami interchange now. I know said the phase 1 was about 156 million euros. The money has been spent, but the project has not been done. The government of the NDC, I know say Osenshemu Ekoso, and yesi interchanges be Ghana. I can mention a lot of them to you. But the other Santimai, Nasa Adia or my year, ama traffic crash you Krumano. Yebeye na ya complete projects no. So me for bread papa. I know. So me for bread. Say me buy my faho.
Because I bind that and catch say first phase by 2024 no maybe. Food true sir.
There are a lot of promises. In fact, almost hospitals be Omukasa agenda 111 was saying. We not like to cry be in some of the places. Baby not bad to cry anyhow. Baby now they have not even employed anybody there. You understand? But then now a project our government has been committed to it. Yebeye and Wajuma. When we say Yebeye Accra Kumasi Express Road also. Ebeko 33. It is to boost trade and transportation. So there be Asantemai, but there are people who have said, other than a main road, no, incomplete. But I want to say it is part of a greater initiative as far as big push is concerned. To also make sure that our road be complete. There are a number of roads are Okroma. Indeed, I know, and I'm making it clear on this platform. Say 2026 budget, do you know about to force him? Ebabe, Emuram Papa. So we did this at 2025 name Muram. 2026 budget no Emuram is in 2025 budget. Yes, and Asante will benefit significantly.
So budget we?
Yes, from it. The Ebabe kind at the end of this month no.
Ana bro fune wom the air do.
Oh, Nana Jantwa.
Nana more de.
Nana Jantwa.
because now no ba kuye omo ba yi omo de asempa
there be so omo de din to so
impuntu pa nkunimdie ne eyi nyina
budget bia omo kan in the last 8 years na edin da so bia na your budget na ebe say the previous it was going to deepen the woes of the people of Ghana. Amana donko na ewura mu no. Every budget bia NPP kan bia na ebe two amana no more at the Ghana for ewura mu more. Share atofo se budget or kan here for 2025.
Yeah.
Share allocations are you making, which of them have we not delivered on it? Share budget no. Which of them have we not delivered on it? Now say President Mahama kokate sought for the Cape Coast Takrade dualization project. It will be done.
So did they say mutimi kati?
Na unim
makatia John Mahama time John Mahama part 1 mo dia so bo from edru ba bi che say eno anse aso no wo mo chire ho ntimi du anam dia bo ho e chira sem de bibri
me no nya adwen on it unim say
there be the records of
even mankasim
itimi de bo ho na
even we about to mankasim dualization program it is ongoing ye ho adwuma ni na ya under the big project. You see, a government enye perfect. Nipa cry enye perfect.
Right.
There are days ultimate projections say, oh, okay, we. Ebia na issues about when to be anye. But when it doesn't happen, your communication to the people of Ghana is very important.
Okay.
Now, na didn't make us Osha a 120-day social contract now. You can say be COVID-19 levy if you remember.
Yeah.
Indeed, all the promises in the 120-day social contract about that promise on the COVID-19 levy and one other one. And now it is in the process of being delivered because on say you general VAT reforms. And now on say COVID-19 so I'm count.
Yeah.
Enti untimi nko yi eno nko free ho. Whilst you have not done a general overview or review of the VAT regime.
But I think my honest review, sometimes apologizing and letting Ghana for maybe I don't support to say be COVID-19. Maybe you can change the name. In fact, because of Agenda 111 now you hear sick instead of COVID-19.
Yes, there are people who even say another sister platform Asampa FM. Na mini Obi Kasa. And the suggestion was that COVID-19 living in Ukraine, we should channel it into the Ghana Medical Trust Fund or the Mahama Case Program. Their conversations are air coso. And now we are listening government. If Ghana for GD say, baby, I do know. We should change it into the Yemfang Sikanura Mahama Case Project. And I said, there is no problem with it.
I think so because I think the Ghana for problem no crowd was the lack of transparency
in it.
Oh, they say they be America say e-living pool. And a ban year transparency okay, ya 1 billion. Ya dey A B C D and no name pa. I'm sure saying Ghana for complain. But looking at how you guys have been transparent with us,
with most of the things.
Say muma ye who say COVID-19 living ye can say be but ye who say ye turning no ye be agenda 111 na NPP aban ye no say asi kan be ko ha and e betimi aboa for kidney ni na se for I'm sure say Ghana for better say.
Oh say na et said they can all say time ye levy betting tax any one other one if free hon. You catch Ghana for say you be block you be fill sa hole with the tax refund account.
Yes.
When you say over the last 8 years about 12 billion of our tax refund account, it is unaccountable. It is one of the reasons in here OSP investigating Kanoforiata. Yes, baby is Kanofai, and we have been so transparent to the people of Ghana. Say, baby, this can free bar, Eddie Baby Rababy no. We make it clear to the people of Ghana. In fact, President Mahama inaugurated Ghana Medical Trust Fund. Or catch Ghana for say 20% of NHIL. Ebeko. On one case, the salary be ego so ministers. They are individuals. Dr. Sedu
and tight in frenzy.
Ghana Medical Trust Fund.
Or the Mahama converting from COVID-19 to SAI. Nanya simple. No national health insurance no crowd. No so that there wouldn't be any other
person. National health insurance no.
Yes.
MP before the tabono betoso.
So what?
Emma na sika nkum ye ba ye yi sa tabro no
ama
for the first
musika
you see a national insurance omunya over 9 billion Ghana cedis.
What? So first na chairman
etiaso chairman block his can
ofu be hardware
enti ye ba ye no so ye ba na health insurance the cost 603 million in claims na janto a it will interest you to know say 603 million ya clear
sir
ye tua
e kano
the additional sika kan wa you see sika ya release ama NHI in kwa is about 4.6 billion
as a July can for ya tell the entina no aka pe no
eno de jana janto a question for the gods you see wa pap unia panyi PV Jantoa ni full name Mr. PV Jantoa yes yes okaza NPP government no say what the we asem so de punso kra mom so munware ya ombedware na ehuro san dey e wo mechi bibia ni wa do so o de mom so mo na Jantoa no see e ba yenko Eurobond market
mama
yenko ho but taxes in kakra
bosi akra menchi hu se makwa eye me manwo
treasury bills na you pretty but within a short time no Ghana for taxes kakra mutua ene wo package tia na eduma obi sunsuo no otua tax o hwe sa nipa wo yanim now sa ka che ne se o ma metua e-levy o metua betting tax it does not make sense the height of wickedness for anybody to look into the face of Ghanaians despite taxes are yet to catch say e-levy ni betting tax ya nya Ghana economy begu and I see e-levy the betting tax Ghana economy ni enguye because your President Mahama wa basa obejinidi wa mepeni wenya Ghana for opportunity a omde amana no oba beye ni ye na waja ne din fefefe no ko mpanyifo se dimpa eye
chahunya
si ahunya eno na President Mahama babe nti sha ye economy no sha ba bia e free buy edu ba bia nya inflation of 54%. Yeah but na that 23.8%. And the inflation is 9.4%. Yeah, mammy, more muti inflation. Say now, koto ade 100 cities under the NPP no, and now 5th November, 5th December. Okoto as that time na 54% no. Obe kono na moving from 100 cities no to 154 Ghana cities. Next additional 54 Ghana cities na account. But na jo mama abayaba. Inflation that single digit 9.4 until now koto ade 100 cities next month the same time abekono not only about 8 cities and 9 cities per abede abekon as compared to 54 Ghana cities under the NPP. Nana, that is a sign of a good economy. Nana ya buy na okobobo sia o banka policy rate na 28%.
Bank bosia
28%. Insi huno 28%. You buy nana aba as low as 21.5%. Now I'm saying the treasury bills rate we are doing about 10.5%.
Maybe you do.
Yes, but people are subscribing to it. You do baby over subscription
because I need be
because people know say you can trust the NDC government to pay even when we are paying the lowest, and then people normally 28%, 30%. But people were still not subscribing because
haircut
become and ama ye buy ye dollar stability alone. Ama Ghana gross national debt at Eswati by about 140 billion. Yes. Now ye buy debt to GDP ratio. We are doing about 44.9% of GDP. Edu baby can say Dubai 105%. And then nana your deficit national budget. We are doing about 3%. Edu baby acquired 15%. The excuse was that COVID-19. Meanwhile COVID-19. Yes, meanwhile COVID-19. Omunya scarcity they almost spend day. Every day it was excuse upon excuse upon excuse.
Mami Musel.
Nana mama final way.
Oh, yes.
Nana no say a buy over the last 8 years. Ghana cedi was all about depreciation.
Yeah.
And then you appreciation. M1 media for Monka. The cedi is actually appreciating against the dollar.
That is true.
Yeah, 45% against the dollar about 2 months ago. and 30% against the British pound about 2 months ago. Today we are as of September, we are doing about 21% appreciation. Ghana cedi then Gina Brane. Am I a fuel above from? Am I a dollar above from? That Ghana for mum pay big biao.
Almost si kana mu hwie guma munye bibie hu bia. Mu hwie sika gum.
Na say ye de sika na hwie gum.
Mu hwie guma na kwadro line na bia ba na otwa bia gum.
Na say ye de sika na hwie gum na ma cedi stabilizer. And can be before man fail.
Samu.
Yes, because almost hwie sika gum. Yes.
Boom.
Na sikana ya na ye initiatives na de nyeskano. Gold bond $8.1 billion no. E obi na de begu o ma e bi. President Mahama initiative. Ana wa ma gold bond aton gold. Ana gold bond anya $8.1 billion. Ana aba begu Bank of Ghana. Ana Bank of Ghana international reserves edu $12 billion. Ana sa $12 billion di go Bank of Ghana. Na mebisa wo abada ho makrama ikanipa.
Debi.
Na what $12 billion eda ho.
Yes, here dollars.
Na yes, here dollars. Edi ama economy ejina brania. Na wo what $12 billion World Bank. Na obusia for so mu hia $1 billion de akoye yi. Na emfa so aba ho. Na wo fa ba mo.
Me yin dodo.
Sa pepe sa neti. Tell me before I don't know where the debate is coming from. So is it that no mu tri more din. Na Ghana for bra eyo mo de. Na cedi ne say eyo mo de ntina na sika gu o sa time no mo ka no. Omafa ngu mama Ghana for your businesses are surviving. What's the make? So the argument is disjointed. Opposition I can understand that also can be. Everyone say it's NPP economic discourse. Kojo upon Kroma ne lead.
Say be why economics in
okay.
Na ebia ono so kan. Me person busa. Russia Ukraine war no ejaya na.
Eguso pa ekoso.
Sa
ekoso pa.
Me share Dante say Hussein na mo kasa.
Debi na sa asem.
Mo Russia ni Ukraine. Me share Dante.
Na sa asem.
Because be 4 years he there. Na mo kachire, no mo kachire say the entire dollar na se phone is because of Russia. Team president Busa say ejai.
Enyaye na de tie.
And I say ma mo nka ho asem biem.
Na ma make asem ncho.
Kachire me.
You see a Ghanaian population no 62% mebu.
Okay.
Ah, mako school pa.
Okay.
Into over catch and say Russia Ukrainian war na ama our economy asay. Meanwhile, all the countries say try when she also Russia Ukrainian war. They are also victims of it. And also say the analysis they are also at the receiving end of the war.
Yeah.
But on economy jina, also economy jina because of Russia Ukraine. One be just asem lady. Obi anu a watena classroom da be kasa asem way for 4 years obeji atum. It does not make any sense.
But could be Ukraine, Israel, and Hamas war no fertilizer.
Yanya faster and comedy outside the Sudie. What you say? It's not a bunch of excuses. Omubai no shall say, oh, Mahama. And now COVID by COVID. Russia by Russia. Edu baby cried about me at the Akufo-Addo. Okay. Tamakoye the 7th January 2024 speech UPS no. But about me I be catch say or to President Akufo-Addo for one day until or say economic management team decisions is not binding on cabinet. The president trying to say or cabinet no ko President Akufo-Addo the ono no susu say ebebo economy Akufo-Addo until then President Akufo-Addo tribo diama or person Ghana fail. What you say? That is not the mark of responsible leadership. Okay, I said President Mahama in 2015 we could now parliament during the State of Nations address and say okay dum so aba na obe solve dum so ono or the presidency or the integrity besi wo and he will solve dum so and he fixed dum so. But MPP for issues, but what do? They bury their heads in the sand like ostriches. Enyamia COVID, Russia, way, you don't do that. I don't think I'm photo about.
Right.
And now on the economy alone, argument be no matter how you stretch it, there's only one conclusion. Nana, any obia or independently minded, obia or objective will make ne say the NDC government under President John Dramani Mahama are performing creditably well. I will not sit here and blow my horn, but say objective analysis. Near the macroeconomic figures, because I don't know any subject to political interpretation. a daho inflation, depreciation, debt to GDP ratio, gross national debt, deficit, etwa. Nana, there's one conclusion a bit because the NDC government has done one. Nana, Osha ye you can't say. I didn't know the primary balance and I say import cover. Yeah, buy no. Na import cover 2 weeks. A say Ghana for a mudidra. Amukwa no ne kofa ne maba. $1 na amukwa no ne kofa ne maba. Sa buy no mamo sa $1 no de akofa ne maba. O mamo by 2 weeks na sa sika na yeden asa the bank na asa and the NPP. But ene yetimi diska guma makwa kodu 4 months. Internet sa Ghana $4 de akodidwa. Abane betim de mama 4 months.
Sa brand so no manya bia agum.
Sa what you say? Into every facet of the Ghanaian economy under President John Dramani Mahama in only 10 months. Yeah, my excuses be but the economy is better as compared to 4 years of excuses from the NPP.
Right.
Nana, yanko good governance.
Good governance.
President Mahama by how I was no. You bet me the nipa kakra bi looking at the circumstances of the Ghanaian economy. Kai die so at the time. Economic data you see kasem no. You find nipa kakra nya adwuma. And then now we see ministers and sister cry ndo.
Yeah.
By a team the aye adwuma ma Ghana economy better than omom for 124 in the first term of the NPP. Nana President Mahama, even Independence Day celebration. Or say abanda that no yes say we use 50 million Ghana cedis.
150 billion.
150 billion no the onion sir. We use only 1.5. In fact, it is my belief that next year crowd there so better than the use is 1.5. But the significance of the project or the program no was upheld. It was upheld.
There's a now no be use 150 billion. Yera John Mahama or no ba de ba 15 billion
pen a year. It says we 90% free so. 150
billion independence na de bia yutua. Yera John Mahama de no 15 billion pe.
In fact, there is plans next year no crowd so better cry.
Yetimi ye MBB enso ensi.
Bia so ensi bia ye kama. And I buy presidential staffers. By that and this is obugumu ye buy swati. But government business is still ongoing. And I buy only beside information ministry. Any omo in charge of communication at the presidency. Under the NPP. Now omo about 126. Directors. Any impenyufo a omo abankesim. Any information ministry a omo manage about information na omo 126. And then the same job, bro. It is being done by only about 7 people. But government information dissemination is much more efficient. Yateso. And then you National Security Ministry free. You Information Ministry free. You a number of ministries. Because by now ministries near about 30, you have about 23. But a buying businesses echoes. What I say, and it doesn't matter the number of people have fat. That is not to say we are not providing opportunities for many Ghanaians. That is being done. Nana, me send a document be WhatsApp share mami.
Yeah.
A unaudited financial statements.
Just project in my
National Investment Bank.
Yeah.
Media send Ubi a document na. Your baby a yatro. My phone I have kakra.
Don't worry.
Yatro medicine do WhatsApp.
My project into obey
Okay. Person me read your So call baby yatro left side or yatro statement of comprehensive income for the period ended 30th September 2025 unaudited. Yes. Now share total comprehensive income for the period 146 million. But in China, September 2024.
Some left no.
Yes.
Left no. Okay, left.
The same time 2024. Now a cow NIB aboy 39 million.
Hey,
the same period in 2024, now 39.
But 2025, me who 140 and what you say?
Profit.
NIB Boka last year, Nana Akufo-Addo Breso.
39 million. In fact, this year they had projected to make a loss of 34.
Indeed,
in all the 8 years under the MPP, NIB, they never published their unaudited accounts. Never.
2024, Omenya Faso
146 million because
hey,
they are two force in the Bank of Ghana governor and President Mama Ayeh and say bank na national bank. Yet binguno. Sa dia yenye recapitalization. Ye buy na omo capital adequacy ratio ye negative 53%. Ye buy discarbishim ama bank na eboka no. And nesa bank na profit of 146 million. It is projected that next year it will be more. So we have turned the corner and the fortune of National Investment Bank. That is good governance. Nananya Honkwa, only time oil refinery.
ToR.
Getting to the latter part of the MPP, Komo ToR company no. At a cost of $22 million. Now only sabi no kasai.
ToR no.
Yes, tema omo ToR no $22 million.
Hey.
Company and I turned $22 million under the MPP. NDC buyers, our company now make a profit of $21 million.
Tema oil refinery na near Boka, near say Emphaso Bienisun.
So they turned $22 million. About a year, Juma and the NDC in only 10 months, it's a profit of $21 million.
Hey! MPP.
Omo MDF no Edmond Combat, young guy.
A canal near Bra, not to be a carton once and then I said for
Sir.
I'm Camo Tong, 22.
Sir.
I'm woman and Toyano.
MPP4.
Can we attend go for so much at one account? And I'm mobile ya 22 no Camo Tong so be mefa. 10 months no. Might me nyam faso 21.
Yes.
Tiaka one pe.
Na enya isika back.
Nti e kwan be so no faso ye.
A leadership.
Hey! Na san krofo no he. Ananse ka hunti na brochu on person obeba na say.
Oti ase. It's nana
Jesus Christ.
I know say the government is doing well.
Na nyoma we nyina wo na mon kan kire ye.
In fact, nana enya honko ma me fa so ko baby.
Hey, na nkofo e de say me wie kum ye say ye you.
Nana wo de unim. Na wo
tema oil refinery na no mo turn 22 no. Mo amba ye timi aba mo menya mfaso $21 million.
Yes.
Hey, everybody nyankopo.
Nana, adakro frɛ MD no ana some communication director frɛ no.
Afa me ko, nyam se me amenko.
Ne mra na yɛmbɛhwɛ ha wa ne masiko. What you say? Na ye Nana, onim say ye ba ye nso MPP4 bɔ ye subo. Say we are not spending. And into the economy ni gina ho. Me gidi say bia no mo hwehwɛ say so ye ba ye bɛkɔ akotu National Cathedral to kro bi. Ne this scale room na yɛn ka say spend. Ba ye anya ne sa. Nana ye buy a euro bond for MPP4 bond omukwaje ye. Na ka esum ho. $700 million ye buy ye tua. Nana domestic bond holders are pensioners ko gina finance ministry demonstrations here for musika momo no. Ye buy ye mu 10 billion Ghana cedis ye tua. Bond holders ye tua moka. Nana onu said this assembly common fund. Okay say under the MPP assembly members be cry or margin say on may resign. Okay. Because not just assembly common fund emma. You buy a 2.9 billion Ghana cedis year for this assemblies. Ama omanye scama. Ya sa tro mo de omo first can ponya de enye. Because finance ministry a project how the district assembly common fund should be used. You can say 25% for educational projects, 10% for way, 5% for way. Next say at the end of the 10 one, you will come and account to President Mahama. Says can edema this assembly common fund the ODA.
I just think ye break ya breaking 8 na more. Say Afghana for anka MPP ya. Sanse munu we nyina ni de we na sika draining nyina no ke besa to aso.
Koso kra ma na say ya basa.
It is say na nyansa we wo ho amutimi de bu abansa.
Sorry nana this assembly common fund cameras in here.
O de first send the mommy memo my project. Memo my project.
Okay. Mama fa.
Send it. I was a Dr. Sammy Ayeh na twetwe nkomo.
Mame
Oyempanyufo na wo mu kasama yira John Dramani Mahama no ena ye ne twetwe enkomo ena ye ka de ekoso wa aban mu because we need to create a platform wo hu de ekoso nioma pa wo mu ye so eno mu church accountability no we bi na ne ka NPP before se mo ma obi nso ba na ye mo ya mo nso mo na meka de na mo ye sabre na ye problem e kan say ana mekọ akọginigina ho ne e ba ye kwan ene ye ho ahwan
Intinana, Osha Masendo, Osha the Shasem Common Fund. Yes, 10% of the money. You find construction of health facilities and check compounds. Yes, 10%. You find provided potable water boreholes. Nana, yes, 10%. You find provided school furniture. 20%. You find completion of structures left behind by Middle Belt Development Authority.
Yeah, my projects in TI.
Yes, and 5%. You find I mean administration of the assemblies or more administrative work. And I say 10%. You find environmental sanitation and wajuma. And 10% construction of educational facilities, 1 kg block, 1 primary school block, and 1 junior high school block.
Wow.
25% for the design and construction of 24-hour economy model market. The ATN said, Nana, after 1 year, no, and now after a 10 one, no, assembly beer. These are the key performance indices. Our President Mama the assemblies, no. The same indices or the state institutions, no. Because all kind of 120-day social contract now. President Mama, Oshe we are okay say he will carry out a shake-up of all loss-making state-owned enterprises and realign them to break even. To break even and transition into profit making. And to tell my oil refining profiter Omenya sisi and President Mama or da or
10 months ni President John Mahama Timiama Yenya Faso Woy.
Tell my oil refining.
Or
key performance indices now. Or try say at the end of the year Faso in so
nya. Ni boka sao.
Into 1 year no apamo. And to sha NIBM almost KPIs no. Banky.
Hey, nene nkofo no mutu wo yede.
Nana emu ya wo.
Yede na utimi boka just last year ya yesi ye boka ye paton. Then all of a sudden within 10 months no. Yetimi enya so mfaso. Enti no nipa no mutu no mu yeden.
Menim de omo ye nana. Enti okay President 120 days that me catch na state owned enterprises. Oma obi a KPIs or ye hu meeting. Siga meeting one this year unfaso eso onyama Ghana ni wo this year some faso onyama Ghana.
Could be a broker.
Yes, and they are complying with it. Omunya profit magana. What you say? And that is how transparency eti. Ye buy NPP for say spend nana make catch will say energy sector. Ye buy as of July ni etua 9.1 billion Ghana cedis. On say light ni ndundum. Say light be duma
na
technical problem because in independent power producers now omo plant ye adwuma magana ma yenyinam kanea no cash water for mechanism is now working enti a month bia no bia nya sika kakra for operations and what is the reason why obedum the plant
obeguma obi anya ne so ne
obi anya ne so ne de ye adwuma e ka no so ye tua 9.1 billion ye tua nana get fund ye yi tabro na free so ya mom 4.6 billion as of July the educational projects. Nana free SHS see by no NPP for see beguno. Egu.
David.
You see akra there. Unti we timi wakame bia in the secondary schools. Unti say school be near duane. Inti headmaster na say person dey o close no. Because here buy for the first time ever 3.5 billion Ghana cedis here the free SHS. The highest money ever for free SHS. Even NPP for Omodia campaign from 2008 comment me after scanner room. President Mama the says scanner room free SHS. It is bigger and better than we came to meet. Under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, health insurance the macatro a car ye beto ye ne de etua. Nana capitation grant ye tua 72.8 million. Nana school feeding program ye tua 895 million. Amankolano and kanene names ye momo. Budget was about 50 pesos a day. He said we are doing 1 city 20 pesos. Of course, and yeah, but Rome was not built in a day. What shall I say if you baby? now they do, baby. I can go on and on and on and on about payments are buying it. I only see about BC the Waika.
Much yeah.
You 122 million, 122.8 million. It's a new Macabio. No fee stress. Only said to say, promise, yeah. Say in your normal first years in the university training college and nursing training. Almost first year fees, Nana, we have delivered on that promise. Nursing training allowance, teacher training allowance, arrears here by a year to ya. Of course, I can't 1 month be timid, but I buy a bit here. Unlike what was happening in the previous year. To Nana, share the general outlook. Any your commitments, payments are yet to ya. Mind you, you're see our baby.
Yeah.
Taxes can crack Ghana for the man. And no, and I did man penny for say you don't live a champagne life on an appetition budget.
Yeah, that's
so sika so appetition. More bra, it is obia, Nisika so wine. It's a Ghana for sika their mind.
I know I'm use 10 months.
10 months. And then I do baby I do. And time I'll run to a lot of the bad time in here. But Nana, I believe so be a will tear me and pay. We'll come to the conclusion. Say NDC are buying. You buy and we are doing fairly well. And Ankawa Mrankawama will tea for so free. Now almost actual margin on how an emasiko.
No problem.
But it's all good.
Kakreya nyoma na wake kaneye mpese mtibe me media de mestra woni se kenofriata se oxygen crase na no kra mo ntwene mra madam de wa musi ya ne de no de mani nyi ho kra honestly bra President John Mahama is too diplomatic with kenofriata ne mra ne hwan ne nasefo na hwan na anu ya obi could twa bayire ya mafia no enti de wa musi ne kenofriata na drama ne doso biamo ntwene mra Donald Trump otimi kokotwe obi ba
Martina nana what was an attorney general
dey na muyi
Nancy what was attorney general ono ankasa ko OSP also ko documentation say OSP so chire mu a that no wie by say Nancy on a press conference they are almost wrapping up it will be done Ghana for enya abotoyemo omo no so chope now as for the fight against corruption we are more than committed to it.
Munyan fast na mun yewra John Mahama so nye special court no interview yempe adjourn aja wan de wo ma si ase ayi isi ana akwa na agent ne affidavit ne ho ahwan srema special court 3 months 6 months ne edi asem na bi
abusuafo enti edamunya ma se o share exclusive interview ebra nana kwadwo jantoa etire na guam oto ne nsafe Dr. Sammy Ayeh oya presidential aide minim se we enjoy full video no parenti for wadwen chere egu comment section na like na share ema obinsu enya behwe we are not subscribe to channel no amame purpose media e on the papi e de emamo makramo